So the climate action agenda is the center stage of COP30, and it's really where we do see all of this connection between the parties of the COP, the governments, the subnationals, business, academia, communities, and everyone. The legacy that we would love to see on a 1 year, 5 year, 10 year, 20 year time frame is implementation, accelerate the solutions, make them scale up, become real, speed up the financing cycle.
The cosmetic industry is really and deeply reliant on nature because, for example, 90% of our raw material contain at least one plant. L'Occitane en Provence has been investing for 50 years in its strategic ingredients, really because the brand actually believes that it can give more quality to its products, but also innovation and also a more resilient sourcing. So it really drives investment into the supply chain and the farming transition for nature and also farmers.
The role that we have played as forested countries, the sacrifice, the commitment that we have made as a people to keep our forests standing. We could have done like many other countries, cut down our forests, develop factories and skyscrapers, but we have safeguarded our country. And we see it as important that there is a proper financial mechanism in place to compensate forested countries for what they have done and what they will do in the future in saving our planet.
At least 40% of the most intact, thriving ecological systems on the planet, by no accident, are within the territories of indigenous peoples and local communities.
We know that the world is not only 195 countries, it is a myriad of local communities and ecosystems, and they need to be stewards of, every community has to be a steward of their local ecosystem, which requires financial systems that are also owned by local indigenous and local communities around the world.
There is also a big effort in understanding how all of those resources really arrive to the places where indigenous peoples are protecting their lands and protecting their cultures.
It's important to frame nature-based solutions in both climate mitigation and adaptation, given the planetary dynamics we face. We've seen increased physical impacts of climate change and nature degradation, and it means when we look forward, adaptation is going to be absolutely fundamental if we want to really tackle climate change.
It shouldn't be such an impossible task, because it's a question of putting the right value on the ecosystem services provided by local ecosystems, and we have the methods to measure that.